Good morning, my nervous.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. It's flight number 124 airborne. Welcome on board. Another transfer news based on Erling Haaland. The Haaland situation, the Haaland move to Chelsea, which has been a story that everybody brings it out. We, the content creators, we sit down and always trying to delve into the transfer and see what is best for Chelsea Football Club. What is best for us, the fans. I know we all know the saga behind Mino Raiola and every player that he handles. We all know what is behind Mino Raiola's idea and most of his players, how long they stay in the club, and then how they intend to live in the club after a couple of years. And then we fans that support Chelsea Football Club, we know the predicament and things that Erling Haaland and Mino Raiola can bring to our football club. Our football club has have the peaceful mind. Our club hasn't have any bad history based on an agent following following a specific player to our club, and then we having issues with the player. But this news has been around for probably about 24 hours now or less. But it's my time to bring it to you guys and how I've read the news and be able to understand it my way and bring it to you. And I know this news has been around. A lot of you guys have really read it, heard it from other sources. But this is my source now that I'm bringing to you. And this is coming from no one else and then the news is coming from different media outlets. The Football London brought it up, and also the Foundation, which is absolute Chelsea fan, outlets also bringing the same news out. And then most of them are taking the news from no one else but Duncan Castle. And that guy is more credible when he brings in his podcast, when you listen to his podcast, just like when you listen to Fabrizio Ramino's podcast. Fabrice's podcast, the Here We Go podcast on either whatever you listen to your podcast from, Spotify or maybe regular podcast, whatever you listen to your podcast from. Try and get to his podcast, and then you can do yourself a good favor by trying to get to some of these transfer news as they come in all the time for us. But then this morning I wake up and I also read, and then it's being reported that and I want to share the screen with you guys. This is what is being in the news. That is right there. And it said, Mino Raiola hands demand in Haaland's transfer. That is what it is. And then it reads, Erling Haaland's agent Mino Raiola has made a huge demand of Chelsea if the club are to sign the Borussia Dortmund striker this summer, according to reports. Chelsea have been heavily linked with the Norwegian, who is believed to be the Blues' dream signing this summer. Recent reports have suggested that the forward is expected to join Chelsea in the transfer window. So as it is now, it means that Erling Haaland is likely, by the pursuit of Thomas Tuchel and how he's heavily want this striker to be in the club for our pre-season. So it means that if Chelsea should go ahead by the interest of the coach, it means that there's about 80% possibility that Erling Haaland will be with the club prior to their preseason before the 2021 2022 league season kickoff. So let me continue reading how it says over here. As per Duncan Castle's via transfer windows podcast, the super agent is keen to insert a get out buyout clause in Haaland contract if he's to leave Dortmund this summer. So what it is he wants a buyout clause in the contract if Chelsea should secure the signature of Erling Haaland. So if we go ahead and secure the signature of this young lad, so what it is like you've done with the other football club, other players like Pogba and some other players that he's managed in the past. He handled these players for a period of time. And after a period of time, what he does is he let them stay for like 3 years in the club. And then also, because of the buyout clause in the players' contract, he tried to offer them to a different club. So he's always stuck on money as people tag him to be greedy. I don't see him to be greedy. I see him to be a very wise agent who plays football clubs to get money. That is how he has earned his riches over the past. So I won't call him a greedy person. Why is he greedy? Everybody wants to work for profit and work for money. So that's what he's worked. That is his tactics. And his tactics has always worked to his favor. But this is a question that we gotta ask ourselves. As we Chelsea fans and the Chelsea Football Club, do we want this buyout clause in Erling Haaland's contract? So in the next 3 or 5 years after Haaland has been in the club, when he's really reached his peak, because right now I think he's 21 years old. So when he gets to, if he's gonna stay in the club for 5 years, so at the time that he reached 25, 26 years, that is when the player itself is really at his peak. He's not at his peak right now. He's playing well because he's an incredible player with lots of talent. That's what we're seeing now. But if he can really survive in the Premier League, no one else knows. No one knows. So if he comes to the Premier League and it took him a season to hit the ground running, and then he hits his peak by the age 24, 25, then this buyout clause will come into it. Then Mino Raiola will be linking this footballer, his client, to clubs like Real Madrid, the Barcelona, as it is now. Matter of fact, if his price tag, which is set to be 150 euros, is not set up, I bet you this guy would have been excuse me, like you said, he would have been with Real Madrid or Barcelona right now. I'm very sorry, man. I've been having this sinus problem and it's still not gone yet. So if the price tag hasn't been set for 150 euros, he would have been with Real Madrid or Barcelona already. As we've heard rumors that he said that his desired club will be Real Madrid. Has his dad, Haaland, has even led him to numerous clubs. You guys had a couple weeks ago or a month ago when Mino Raiola and his dad took him for a tour, going around club after club, trying to get the best move for his client. So dealing with Mino Raiola, it's a very, very difficult thing. And it's not going to be very easy to trying to get this billionaire super agent out of this contract. Is Chelsea gonna agree with the deal, or is Chelsea gonna let it go? We all know that Chelsea want the player so badly. Chelsea want Erling Haaland so badly. So how do we do? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Oh, I already got some chats here. Let me acknowledge these my wonderful viewers here. CFC is in the house. Hams Master also in the house. Corey Rodis also in the house. What's up, Corey? Betty Bella TV also in the house. Tommy CSV also. RCBN Fan TV. What's up, my brother? How you doing, man? Chelsea Perspective also in the house. And I know you guys have heard all this Haaland news here and there. Yeah, hi Corey. That's one of my guys from work. He's sneaking in and seeing what I'm doing over here. Yeah, Corey, I'm on YouTube making noise over here. Yeah, guys, smash the like button for me if you're watching. I got 4 or 5 people watching. I got only 3 likes. Come on, give me the likes and share the videos for me wherever platform you found yourself, either Facebook, YouTube. Smash the like button for me and share the videos out there. And share the videos. Let it go so we can get more subscribers and more viewers all the time when we go live with our news, the Erling Haaland news. And like you guys said, I'm also going to bring you some news about the other channels as it is being announced right now. Crystal Palace. Something new, guys. If you guys know the Arsenal legend, one of the Arsenal legend is being linked to coach, which is Patrick Vieira, who is being linked to coach Crystal Palace. I don't know how that's gonna go with Patrick Vieira. You know, he's doing bit. It's not that bad, but if Crystal Palace want to try another legend in their club and see how it goes, that will be okay. Ben White deal is also getting close. Arsenal team is being linked with another Juve player. Fantastic Juventus player. And they also, guys, got to watch out for Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur is doing something. You know, as we all know, that Nuno Espirito Santos is with Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham are doing big. They have one of the greatest what's his name? Football. Oh, come on. Bring that back to me. Well, I'll get that back if I remember. One of the greatest sporting director, which is Paraticio. Paraticio is very good. He is, when they get the right coach, which is, they think Nuno can do the right job, but Paraticio can direct the club very well. We've seen that he's done that in a decade with Juventus. So yeah, let's see what Tottenham Hotspur can bring to the party. And then also on Chelsea's Perspective wants to know if the deal with Haaland right now, what it is Thomas Tuchel liked the player. He wants Haaland to be with the club before we start our preseason. But up to Chelsea do not want to agree with that buyout clause that they want, that Mino Raiola insists that Chelsea put it in before they can secure the signature of Erling Haaland from Borussia Dortmund. That is going to be the big problem now. But I don't know how Marina and his guys can sort this thing out without that buyout clause. That we know Mino Raiola, player doesn't stay with the club for a long time. Just like how we have Aspilicueta, who's been with the club for almost a decade. How we have other teams like when you go to other clubs that you see players like Tony Cruz, who've been with Real Madrid for quite a long time. Luka Modric, right after he moved from Tottenham Hotspur, he moved to Real Madrid. He's been there forever. These are the things that we want to see from Chelsea Football Club, and that is what they wanted. They don't want a player that will come to the club and wants to be there for just like 3 years and then his agent will try and move him on to another club just for money. Our club is not set for stuff like that. Our club is equal to those big clubs like the Juventus, the Real Madrids, and the Barcelona. Come on, man. We've won 2 Champions League. We're rocking shoulders with the big clubs out there. And we're not scared of anybody right now. When you go to the transfer market, we can get each player because, one, our club is attractive. We are attractive football club. We have the pedigree. Number 1 in London. Apparently number 1 in Europe. We've won 2 Champions League trophies. Champions League Cup. We have 4 European trophies in our cabinet. 2 Europa Leagues, 2 Champions League. So we are there rocking shoulders with the big guys there. Big guys that have won 13 times and 14 times. Some have won it 3 times. It takes time. They all did not win it all the 14 or 15 at a go. They started from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. We are on our 2nd in a decade. Definitely we can move on again if we put our things together. We keep the bar line the way it's been set from last season, winning it. We don't have to drop down. We can definitely go ahead and win again. RCBN says, smash the like, guys. Great Chelsea fan channel and rockstar needs Zion here. Thank you, RCBN. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. And then this is another one from RCBN Chelsea fan TV. He said, does our scouting team focus on Euros, you think? Strangely, we don't have many players linked. Surely, if they are representing their countries, they must be good. Absolutely. Many players have been linked to the football club, but lots of them, I see the future in them. But would they be able to come in and hit the ground running? Matter of fact, we don't need too many players. Our defense should be secured. We have enough players to come in and able to help the defense. But what we really need in the club now, a Chelsea Football Club now, will be a good DM, defensive midfield, and then a good attacking midfielder. Don't forget, Lukaku's link is not ruled out yet. It's still on it. Lukaku's deal is still on it. Anything can happen to Lukaku. Lukaku can change his mind at any moment in time. It is going to be difficult because he's not a free agent. But if Lukaku is a free agent, definitely he can change his mind at any time. That's what free players do. Free players do. Okay. This is for Chelsea perspective. He said Raiola is it Shrad? Is it Shrad? I'm not sure of that word, but probably he's trying to say it's a Shrad businessman. He said this was Shrad businessman. He's always insects clauses that will ensure his clients move on whenever they want to. Yeah, that is him. That is how he does things. That is how Mino Raiola does things. Absolutely. Lots of players he keeps you in the club for 3 years, and then when your 3 years is getting close, he's trying to link you to another team. Okay. What he does is he asks more demand, more agent fees, more wages for the player. So if you are the team, you said, okay, we can't afford anymore. Then he knows that the other team that he's linking the player to can afford that. Then, okay, Real Madrid can afford 400,000 pounds a week. He gets maybe 20 million or 30 million agent fee. Then he moves you on to Real Madrid. That's how his pocket becomes big. Mino Raiola. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the thumbnails that I made. Look at my screen right now. Look at his glasses. Look how puffy his cheeks are. You can tell. Dollars over here, dollars and pounds and euros everywhere. Mino Raiola for you. Puffy cheeks. Tommy CSV said Mino Raiola is selfish. All he wants is money. He have to give what he wants. Haaland will come to us, but anything can happen. But also we need to be ruthless to Mino Raiola. Absolutely. Lots of teams are trying to do away with Mino Raiola. But we have to understand, guys, this is the guy. That is what he does for a living. Every businessman has his own strategy. Every businessman has his own strategy. So we have to understand Raiola and how he does his business. If you want Raiola, if you want Erling Haaland, you have to know how to deal with Raiola. Guys, this transfer news is going to be here for just half an hour. I'm streaming for just a half an hour, and I'll be back again with Euros, Switzerland, and Spain. I'll be back for also half an hour before time. So if you guys want to join me here for the pre-match discussion for half an hour before the game, join my Discord server. I'll be using the Discord server. I've figured it out. I had a problem with it. So if you want to join me for a pre-match discussion, a preview before the game starts, join the Discord server, and then I'll push you through, and then we can have a conversation here. Who stands as favorite before we get into the game. If you want, I'll put my link. The Discord server link is always in the description below. Click on it. If you're on Discord and you want to join me in to talk about the game, you're welcome, brothers. Everybody's welcome to Blue Class TV channel. Most definitely. I know everybody's busy now. I got some few minutes here. Don't have to scream for that long. Chelsea Perspective, I've been trying to get a hold of you. I know you've been very busy, but it's all good. Chelsea Perspective said at a time players will start running away from him because of his greed. Absolutely. You know, it's gonna be very difficult for players to run away from him. Excuse me. It's gonna be very difficult for players to run away from him. If you're a top notch, if you're a good player, you want to be with a coach like an agent like Mino Raiola. Why? Because he can get you the best deal ever. How old is Erling Haaland? Very young, 2021. How much is he making already in wages a week? If he make a move, he will be making close to about 300 to 400,000 either euros a week. 20 years old kid. That's what he's been making. So players like him because he gets them the best deals. The best deals in the market. So why, if you're a good player and then you want the best deal in the market, why wouldn't you follow a player like an agent like Mino Raiola? Okay, RCB and Chelsea fan said, for me, what's your prediction? For me, Switzerland 2, Spain 1, Belgium 2, Italy 1. RCBN, if you want to join me in for half an hour, let's discuss this. I'll be very happy. But I'll give you my prediction. I'm gonna give you the prediction for the first game, not the second game. I'll give you the prediction for the Switzerland Spain game. Well, Switzerland, I've watched their game and they're very direct. They play direct football, and then we know this. Spain comes in with the tiki-taka football. Switzerland are going to sit deep and hit, and also trying to hit Spain on the counter. Switzerland are very direct. They are very strong, and they have the height in the defense and also in the midfield as well. If Spain do not get their act together, if they lose the ball in the midfield, they are dead. One also, the only thing that will play against the Switzerland team is they don't have Granit Xhaka, but they have a pacey and strong Shakira. Shakira will be in the team. They have good players in the team. I can't remember all the players, but yeah, Shakira, we know how good and how strong he is playing at the wing. And then Tommy CSG said Spain 3, Switzerland 2. How many? Spain were very lucky they were able to score that number of goals in the last game. But we should ask ourselves, how fluent have they been in their goal scoring right from the beginning of the competition to now? They're not really free and flowing, attacking. They're not playing free flowing football. I mean, they're holding on to possession, but what do they do with it? The last game they had lots of goals. I think depending on what happened, but it won't be that easy for Spain to be able to run over Switzerland team. It's not going to be. It's not going to be that easy. So yeah, if you guys want to join me for half an hour before the game kickoff, preview on the game, just hit me up. You can message me on Twitter so I can get that stuff ready. I always have to get it ready before the time up, before we go live. So yeah, it's been nice to have you guys here. Tommy CSV, anytime I go live, I don't know if he's got a satellite on me. It's like, yeah, Blue Clouds TV's there. I gotta go watch him. And then RCBN, Chelsea perspective, and Corey, my brother, also he was here for a while. I think he's gotta go to bed. Tommy CFC said, like the video, guys, and subscribe. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you for that. If you're new, hey, I want to say, guys, those that subscribe to the channel the other day, Prince, and then have the names over here. I had 3 guys that subscribed to the channel the other day, Prince, and then some other names I can't remember. Those that subscribed to the channel the other day, I want to say thank you all for subscribing. And then Blue Class TV has hit his 400 subscribers now, but I'm waiting to hit my 1,000 subscribers before you can see it on my channel. When you go on my channel, I have disabled it because I'm trying to hit my target. Now I've hit the 400 mark, but I know there are more guys out there that can help me get to the 1,000 by the end of the year. I'm not far off, 600 more, and I'll get there. Channel hasn't been that old. My channel has been about half a year, and I'm that close to 400. I've done the 400 mark already. Maybe by the time I'm done from here, I will get more. What's up, Hans Master? I haven't seen you. I haven't heard anything from you. Well, I think I'm almost done with the half an hour. Boom, 28 minutes mark. RCBN said congratulations and on path to hit 1K. Get in there. Yes, RCBN. Your brother here just hit 400 mark. On the way to 1,000 subscribers here soon. Once I hit my 1,000, or maybe when I hit my 600, I will make it pop up on my channel once you go live. And I'm working hard for it. And I thank you guys here, Chester Perspective, and Hams Master, Tommy the CFC. You guys have been legends on my channel. Thank you all for being here all the time and supporting your brother. Thank you. And it's always a pleasure to have you guys here. I know Chelsea Perspective just dropped another video. He's got why Chelsea club should sign. Is it Onuchu? I'm sure it's a Nigerian. Yeah. He'll be I'll watch that video and then I'll comment on that video too, my brother. Thank you for being here. Leo Desperados, guys. Expect the preview soon. Hang on to hope.